Okay, we got the tops today. We got super clear water today. Let's go see what we can come up with. Let's see what this actually looks like. This is something I just bought recently and just recently found. Oh, it's a slow dripper too. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Perfect. Okay, guys, I'm liking that. That's a nice little lure I was looking for. Is anybody in here? Can't tell. Nope. Morning here. Good morning, everybody. Saw a couple snook already. Nothing big. Trying something new today. If anybody's in here, let's see. Anybody in here? Free? Okay. Welcome in, guys. I am running my Uzori. I've never used it before. I bought it recently and just found it again, I guess. I guess I had it hidden in another box. Stingrays everywhere again. There's one right there. We're just kind of cruising out to see what's hanging out in front of the dock right now. Supposed to get a lot of rain today, but I'm getting conflicting reports back and forth, so we shall see. And nothing on the dock, guys. But I did see two already hanging around, so maybe they're out here. My finger wrapped around that line, guys. I might actually throw some top water. It's starting to look really good for that. Let's see if this guy went over this way. Another puffer, guys. That's a little puffer fish there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, kind of. You see him, guys? Right here? Little puffer fish. Looks like he's just hanging out. Who's it? Morning, Tom. Morning, 603. How was everybody this morning? Looking like it's gonna rain here. It's actually got a little chill in the air and everything. Another stingray, guy. New one right there in front of us. God, it's more mangroves, babe. If you're out there. Not seeing any predators now. I did earlier though. We shall see. Oh wow, everything went nuts in here. Jackson, welcome in. I need a flush. Morning, Jackson. All right. Good morning, everybody. It's very still conditions today. I'm not sure how long I'll be out here today with the rain coming in and whatnot. We were going to go to the beach, but I think the beach is a no-go today with the rain coming in. I definitely don't feel like running off the stinking beach trying to carry my poles all out of there. So we're gonna skip the beach, I think, this morning. It's really up to my wife. If she decides she really wants to do it, we'll still go. I just won't bring any poles, maybe just one. Do some jigging or something. All right, let's go see what's a little deeper today. The shallow's definitely dead. Wow, I like the way it casts. That's a far-ass cast. Keeps me in the water longer. I'm doing pretty good, Jackson. Thanks for asking. I woke up in a great mood today. Allergies holding off, nothing really messing with me. Got to take my medicine without already having breakouts, so that's great. Thanks for asking. Good day. How about you? How's your day going? Hey, beautiful. My wife finally showed up. The water's clear. My wife was having a hard time waking up this morning, guys. She did not want to get out of bed. It's kind of a big bait, so I was kind of hoping that something was in here large enough wanting to eat it. Yeah, it's going to be a real cloudy day today. Look at that. The whole thing is just nothing but cloud. That's what you said, but mine conflicted with that. In some areas, I think it will storm. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like a Bob Ross painting, don't it, guys? Yeah, it's beautiful. Looks like a Bob Ross painting this morning. Little happy little clouds here and a little one here. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, Tom. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was hoping there was gonna be some perfect little speckled trout in here. I might even switch up to a different bait, but I don't know if I have it with me. I like a much smaller profile for these trout out here. They just destroy a small profile, man. They eat a gotcha plug pretty good out here. I just seem like I snag the bottom a lot with it, catch a bunch of crap that I don't want. The snooker in here, I saw two already, plus I saw one kind of swimming by with his little yellow tail. Check this guy out, babe. Stingrays everywhere today, guys. That's another one. There, another one over there. They're friggin' everywhere, guys. Shark bait. Ooh, ha, ha. Look, he's going down deeper. Look at him. He's going deeper. See him?
Yeah, they're sweet.
He's getting even deeper in there. That's how you can't pull them off the bottom, guys. They do that right there. When they get hooked and they stick on the bottom, they don't come up. It's almost impossible to drag their butt up. That's not even a big one. Morning, Randy. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in, buddy. Hopefully there's something in here somewhere. I saw 2 snook this morning. I might go to a smaller profile. What I really wanted to do was some top water. Haven't had any luck with it lately though. It's really friggin' calm now. Yeah, it's super cool today.
Super nice and cool out.
Cindy's in here, I'm sorry. Welcome in, Cindy. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming. It's such a beautiful, calm morning today, guys. You know what that usually means. This is just the calm before the storm. So maybe my wife's right and my weather app is out. I'm just gonna switch this up. This is so clear. I will face it, baby. I'm not sure, guys. I might switch up. I might be just a little too big of a presentation today. What are you guys thinking? Yeah? Anyway, let's see something smaller. I feel like the trout would be here if everything's right. Let's take a look, something smaller. Get this out of the way. Pull this out. Looking for something smaller. Mirror lure, maybe? Maybe something like that. What do you think? Something small like that, guys? Got a couple of different deals here. Oh. Doesn't cast very far, though. I got this non-weighted.
And the baits.
Yeah, baits are all over the place this morning. We got that little guy, too.
It's like glass. Look at it.
I don't know how that even got in there. That's exactly what I've got here, Miradine. I got a mirror lure right here. That's probably what I'll pause on then. It can't hurt, right? Let's give it a shot. Yeah, Tom, you're on the West Coast, right? If I remember correctly. You're still in Florida too. You're just on the West Coast, if I remember correctly, correct? Yeah, I got some gulps at the house. I don't use them very often. I'm not very good with them. Yeah, that sun's about to burst out of a little tiny hole. Let's see. I might hop in, guys, and walk around this little couple area right here. You don't have to leave, babe. I'm not going far. Another stingray. There's so many stingrays today already.
Oh, look at it now. Look at it now.
That's pretty, guys. Look at that. It says, "Welcome to today. I'm gonna get crazy." All right, let's go see what's going on here. Let's get all this back in my bag.
Don't hook me.
I'm trying not to. What are you jumping for?
I'm moving away at noises in my ear. That's funny. You know what you're doing.
Just because we grow up, we're still boys. Alright, let's give it a couple tosses to see how it floats today. Before we get too far out there. Get that back to the back. Yeah, she's floating. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Alright, we're gonna jump in, guys. Come with me. Walk this way. Power dive. Just kidding. Hey, buddy. My buddy's just waiting for me. Please step on me. I would like to make you limp for the rest of the day. And others. Oh, there's one underneath of our dock just hanging. Check him out. Nope, I'm dancing. I'm tap dancing all day, babe. Alright, let's go see what's floating around. Straight out. Certainly looks okay in the water. I'm using 30 today. I'm hoping I'm going to get bites, dude. Dorothy, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. Did I miss anybody? Oh, you're in VA. I know there was somebody who was watching me yesterday that was in West Coast of me, and I couldn't remember who it was. We're at Virginia. Another one of those bad boys. Oh my God, look at the size of that one, guys. That guy's huge, dude. Now, hopefully, the snooker out here just isn't the same plentiful. That would be fun. Yeah, it looks good. Hey, babe, the grasses are growing over here, too. You hear me? There's grasses are growing here, too, now. There's a huge patch out in front of us here and a pretty good sized patch over here. It's definitely starting to grow. That's pretty impressive. That's good, man. I'm really happy with that. I hope that's not near my trap. That would suck. I have to walk all the way out there and hook off of my trap. There's action in the shallows, guys. That was some serious action in the shallows. Something was up in there. Oh, scared the crap out of them. Almost fell already. I have the balance of a one-legged man. Cops? Yeah, someone's having a bad end of their weekend, huh? It's not surprising here. People drive like crazy here, guys. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry to hear that, Tom. But at least you were out there fishing, man. You know, that's unfortunate. That's definitely a part of fishing. We don't always catch. I spend hours out here sometimes and get skunked. That stinks. Luckily, it's not like I don't get to view a lot of really cool fish, though. I do get to do that. You know, but as I'm walking in here, man, there's fish everywhere. That doesn't mean they're always biting, though. See if it's shallow. I got paid $150 for 3 days, and they were spawning. Pip Mike Maple, welcome in. $150 for what? Triple Threat, welcome in, welcome in. No, sir, I didn't catch anything this day. Not yet, at least. I'm just getting out here. I've only been out here total of 20 minutes. No fish yet. I did see some. I saw a couple snook already this morning. Small, real small, nothing big. Like 18 inches, something tiny. And now I'm kind of just floating around, messing around in here. Well, walking around, I should say, because I'm not floating anything. Not sure what's going on over there, if it's just really, really, really shallow and my waves are crashing against it or what. Sounding like something's going on over there though. It's looking quite shallow. What's that? Mullet. Big old mullet. Oh, 3 days on the fishery? Nice. And they were spawning? And what was it that you were fishing for that was spawning? Did they eat when they spawn? I know a lot of fish don't. Randy, the pilings that are actually out there by themselves used to be somebody's dock. When the hurricanes come in here, man, they don't give a shit, man. They tear everything up. This used to be a full working dock just last year, maybe 2 years ago. It may have been 2 years now. This was a full connected dock just 2 years ago when we had a hurricane pull in, and the waves were so large, they come in big rollers. And so what they do is when they hit the front of this dock, they lift everything, and then the roller just keeps on rolling. So when it hits these docks, they pop them up like they don't even have screws in them, man. And then your whole dock is gone. The neighbor of mine that has this dock built this one by himself, guys. This is actually a pretty cool story. I was pretty proud of him for it. He's over 70 years old, and just in 2020, he rebuilt this entire dock. It's over 200 feet long. And he built it all by himself at the age of 65. By himself, guys. That's pretty sweet, man. 65 years old out there swinging a hammer all by himself. Good stuff. And it still holds. And the hurricane didn't affect ours. So the fact that, well, his, I should say. His dock didn't get affected because it sat so high. So the rollers just rolled underneath of it and never even touched ours. But it popped this one like it was nothing. So that's what you're looking at, is a destroyed dock. And at one point in time, that used to be a marina. Yeah, man, it's pretty wild down here. Randy, I come out in the middle of the hurricanes. If we get one this year, you'll know, because I'll be out here fishing in it. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that don't live in Florida and think that I'm crazy out of my mind. But to be quite honest, it's just a lot of rain and a lot of wind, guys. If it hits over 100 miles an hour, I'm not going to go outside. I am heavy enough to probably stand in it, but I'll be honest, nothing's going to be able to be thrown in it. So I don't go too dangerous. But I'm out there, guaranteed, fishing, at least in the good part of it. And I catch, guys. I catch a lot of fish in a hurricane, which is weird as hell. But I'll be out here, so if I do get one, you will see one. Glory for Ukraine. Welcome in, welcome in. No, Glory, this is not. This is actually in Florida. This is the Indian River Lagoon I'm in. I live in the Space Coast. of Brevard County area on the east coast of Florida. And right now I'm just fishing in the Indian River Intercoastal. This is actually saltwater, it's not fresh, guys. They should eat with all this coming in with the crazy friggin' parameters. I was thinking they'd eat, guys. Yeah, Randy, there's a lot of money that goes in these, and you know the ones that have it because they rebuild their stuff almost immediately, man. It's crazy. It'll be destroyed one day, the next day you'll see a crew in there before the end of it, and they're already rebuilding it. And then you got the guys that are, you know, just were able to buy their dock and get everything situated because then their dock stays empty. This thing's gonna go right for my lure. Look at this. Stinking crab. One-armed bandit over here. Tom, thanks for coming in, man. I much appreciate it, dude. Welcome in, Legends of Games. Welcome in. Small Water Chargers, welcome in. Sweet. Okeechobee, just south of me, buddy. I'm in Florida as well. Weston Evans, Daytona, I'm south of you. Good job, Weston. I like it up there, man. I was thinking about fishing up there this year. I'm going to give it a shot. You guys got a lot more reds than I do. Wow, that was a big stingray, dude. That was a massive, massive stingray. I don't see a boat, but I got a lot of wake like there was one. I don't see the boat anywhere. Oh God, I just had a bite, guys. That was a trout. Guaranteed that was a trout. The way he hit that. Yeah, man, I love it, small water. Yeah, Tom, you're welcome here anytime you want, buddy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, small water. I've been here for about. I moved here in 2010 exactly. I've been here for about 15 years now. I'm not exactly a native in any way. I've been here long enough, though, that I live in Florida. I don't know if you necessarily call a person that's a transplant ever a Floridian, but I'm a transplant. I'm originally from New Jersey, but I've lived all over this country when I was in the Navy, and I like to travel, so. Small water, I'd like to try crappie, to be honest. I've never really done it. I've done a lot of bass fishing. That's a staple in New Jersey, me growing up. Oh guys, there's a big old, let me see if I can sneak up on him. Nice sheephead, guys. I'm not fishing for him, so let me see if I can sneak up on him and give you guys a good look at him. He's just hanging out on this piling. Let me see if I can sneak around him. If he hears me though, he's gone, guys. Oh, he's right there. Cool. Let me see if I can get you guys a good view of him. You see his tail? Let me see if I can sneak up on him. I feel like I'm archery hunting. All right, guys, I did it. Do you see him? Oh, he's gone. And a friggin' snook is with him. A little snook, guys. Tiny little guy. No, that's a nice trout. That's a beautiful trout. Oh, that's a nice trout, guys. He'll eat this. That was a really nice trout with him. I didn't even see him. Did you guys see that at all? I don't know if you guys saw that. Yeah, he saw him down. There he goes. Well, the one with him was a trout. Square tail, black tail. Short little trout. He wasn't big, but he was a trout. Anything else up against this thing? I don't want to scare it all. Nope, nothing else, guys. Go back to this then. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They just sit up on these little pilings and they just eat all the crustaceans and whatever else they can get their hands on. And that it's always like something really hard. I don't necessarily always have too much luck with these guys today. Might be because I got a 30-pound on today, guys. Yeah, that's definitely something I would like to try, that crappie. That looks like a lot of fun. Super lightweight. There she is, just hanging out on the dock, looking around. She looks lost, don't she? There she is. She's listening to me, so she knew I was talking about her, guys. That's what I was messing with her for. That's my wife on there, guys. Oh, another good sized one. Yeah. No, I was just picking on my wife. I wonder if I should switch up to top water. I mean, it is so friggin' flat, crazy right now. Neither one of them are in there today. That's crazy. Some more grass growing. This is freaking awesome, man. I'm so happy this grass is growing. Can't wait to see what it does to the fishery. Our fishery really relies on that grass, man. Here's another sheephead, guys. Apparently today is the sheephead day. Too bad I didn't have any shrimp. Could have changed today's outlook on fish. What do we got here? Man, that sounds great, man. Small water charters. All right, I'll look you up, man. I definitely will. That's definitely something I want to try. I got a couple spots around here someone told me to try in the spring and the fall, I guess. And I'm interested in it. It's neat. It's definitely different. It's something I have never done before. I understand we get some pretty big crappie too. I don't know Yeah, absolutely, Smallwater. I will look you up. If I get a chance to do it, I'll go video it and live it and whatnot. Get you out there even more. Not that I have a huge following. We all build somewhere, right? Come on, no, I know you're in here. You're in here somewhere. Come on. Nothing chasing that one. Something's telling me to switch up bait, but I'm not sure, guys. I want to keep switching all day. Live Outdoors, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, that'd be cool. Those pontoons, man, they float really, really short. Look at that. Another one of those carcasses left over. That's not actually a carcass, guys. That's just a shed. So there's probably a soft shell crab running around in here somewhere right now. Yesterday, I'm back at that same spot I'm in. This is the one that's right by my house, guys. When I do this, I just call it my lazy fishing because I'm basically fishing my backyard. Oh, there he is. Look how big he is. God, look at him. You see him, guys? The size of that stone crab is just enormous. Look at the size of that, guys. Check this out. Watch. Look at the size of these claws. That's my lure in there with him, guys. He's massive. He was breeding yesterday. I saw it. I walked up on him yesterday. He had a female underneath of him, which was great because that means more stone crabs for us. Look, dolphin guy. Slow dolphin. Check. Oh, he's got the baby with him. Did you guys see the dolphin? Hopefully you did. Yeah, Live Outdoors, man. He's looking delicious. I would need a lot more than just him, but he's in here all the time. I see that exact one over here sometimes. I find him over behind me a lot. He lives in that one tire. That's where he was breeding yesterday. I wonder if I'm just too heavy today with the line. This water is so freaking still and clear today, guys. Let's go see what we can scare up here. What's hanging out on the boat? Anything? Sometimes the fish will hang out up. Yep, giant mullet. Giant mullet was hanging out on it, and in the middle of it's a sheephead. Oh no, that's a snook in the middle of it, guys. That's a little tiny snook. Let's see if he'll actually smash this. Nope, he didn't. He was in there though, guys. Little tiny snook. Oh, there's more than just him in here, guys. There's a couple more, and I don't think they see me. They heard the splash, though. Oh, man, they're really skittish this morning, guys. Yeah, they're super skittish this morning. I better take that into consideration. Sorry, guys, they're really skittish this morning, man. Small, yeah, you ain't kidding, man. I saw on there, so I figured I'd run out here and play a little bit this morning. I thought with the storms moving in, it kind of would make them all excited, you know? Get them all snapping and getting ready to eat and get ready for these storms so they can, you know, go bunker up wherever they bunker up. But It's not appearing that way. Maybe they did all this eating yesterday when I wasn't out here, maybe. I'm not sure. Legends of the Games. Welcome in, welcome in. Jackson, not this morning, man. I'm not seeing anything hit the top water at all. There's so many sheephead in here, guys. This would have been an entire day of sheephead. Like, I must have seen 15. I just turned around and there was 3 of them hanging out in my shadow behind me. If I actually would have had a shadow, he was just hanging out right behind me. I'm trying to go this route. I'm trying to move as slow as possible in case anything's hanging out. If they slowly pull, oh my God, guys, can you see that sheephead? No, you can't. Probably can't even get close enough. Let me see if I can throw these on you. No, you're not making them out at all. Guys, they're not small. Those are keeper size. Dang it. Oh well, you can't friggin' plan your day every day. Those are keeper size sheephead. They're like 14, 16 inches, guys. There's 2, 3 of them, 4 of them. Oh shit, there's like 7. It's like a whole crew hanging out. It's so still out here. There's a lot of them in there, guys. Hell no, smalls. That's what we were talking about yesterday. I am zero afraid of sharks. You know, unless they're like biting each other and going crazy or eating like nuts, you know what I mean? There's nothing to fear them. They're pretty easy going. You know, they may come over and check you out. They test everything with their mouth, so you just got to make sure you pay attention to their head. But a gator, man, I'm not messing with no gator. I ain't getting anywhere near the water. These people that get in that fresh water, they've got cojones bigger than anything you've ever seen in your life. That's the way I think about them. Wouldn't play that game at all. Anjo, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, sheep are actually delicious, Jackson. They're so good, man. They actually have such a good flavor to them. During the winter is like our time to really, really target them. I know guys that target them all year round, but in the winter it is amazing. They're on everything. There's a little mangrove just chilling. He's actually edible size too. Oh, my snook are hanging out with me, guys. No joke. The snook are behind me. Can you see them? That's a snook. Actually, that's not. That's a big mang. Wow, that's a big mang. That's a snook right there. I doubt you can even see them. But that's a snook. They're nowhere where I'm fishing. Tropical, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, if that gator really was drifting before me, Jesus wouldn't be the only one walking on water. Today, I would truck across this water. I don't mess with gators, man. Yeah, that's one thing I won't play with. I like all of my body parts. That fish didn't want it at all. It literally fell in front of his face and he still didn't want it. I guess that whatever I'm throwing, they don't want, guys. We're gonna do a shift up, I guess. They're not looking up. All the bait's down. Let's swap out my lure then. found a little V in the rocks and stuck my rod in there. That is not working today. Oh well. Definitely better days for that. I'm not sure what they're going to eat on this morning, guys, but I'm going to try everything I got before this rain moves in. I got to make my way back to my wife here in a little bit so she don't run away. We're just gonna go to the smaller, I don't know, man. I still got those. Anybody ever in here ever use a rooster tail in the saltwater inshore for trout or anything? I am in the process of doing a challenge someone offered me. Someone gave me a challenge to catch something with a spinner, with a spinning style like rooster tail in the saltwater. So I figured I'd give it a shot. And I am coming up empty every time, so I'm not sure if it really works in here, but I figured it would catch something, and I figured it would have been a trout, but so far no good. I haven't caught anything. So if somebody's had luck with it, how are you doing it? Is it a straight draw in? Man, these fish are not small, guys. These mangoes are, well, they're going to be small in size, but not when you really think about it. Mangroves, I call them mangoes. Mangroves are a snapper that lives inside of the river system until they get bigger. Then they go out to the reef system, and then they get on that big reef, and then they get up to like 24 or bigger. But here we catch them and can eat them at 10 inches. And these are probably closer to like 12, 13. Not a huge fish by any means, but for as far as a mangrove in the river, that's a pretty good size. That's edible. Yep. Okay, beautiful. You coming back? All right, I'll see you when you come back, I guess. I love you. Let's give the Yazuri a little chance. Sometimes this pulls fish. Huh? Did you say something, baby? My wife's listening, guys. She's not far away. I think she's going back to the house. She's tired of waiting on me. Well, she gets deep. I like that. Let's see if there's anything out there that wants her. Well, those fish are still around because they keep cruising by me and looking at me. They know I'm here. She doesn't actually fish, man. I've tried to get her out there and do it. It's just not something she really cares for. She'll do it. She'll go out there, especially if we're catching. Like, if we go out in the ocean and we decided to play around with some amberjacks. And let me tell you, if you've ever gotten a chance to catch a fish that would wear you out, or you haven't gotten that chance, go and take a charter and go tell them you want to catch amberjack. Your arms will be jello, but you will be smiling from ear to ear because they fight so hard. They fight all the way to the top, and they can get massive, guys. But anyway, we went fishing, and we were catching a lot of amberjack one day, and they're known to wear you out pretty good. Well, she got in there and she got the biggest one on the boat and then threw it right back in the water, guys. Because in her defense, She was catching smaller ones and wasn't really paying attention that there was a size deal. So every time she got one, she'd take a picture, cheese, and then boom, throw the water back in the water. Well, when she got the monster, she took a picture and boop, right back in the water. Repetition, guys, repetition. It was cute. Everybody laughed about it. We kept going. We had so many fish, it wasn't even a big deal. But it was hilarious, guys. It really was funny. So that's her stories on fishing. She don't do a whole lot of it. Let's see if we can entice something this way. There's more fish over here, guys. Something's got to be hungry enough to eat. Come on, dude. Well, there's fish. I see fish. That's a nice mangrove right there. Good Lord, that's a nice mangrove. It's like a 12 to 14 inch fish right here. Well, that's what I wanted to see, guys. That is what I wanted to see. That's what I've been waiting for a while. Look at all this craziness going on. He must have came this way. That's what I've been waiting on, guys. Waiting for something to come in and eat some of these fish. And they start going nuts. They're in here. I just need to swing around this boat without disturbing it. Oh, he was on it. Oh, he was on it. It's a little guy too, but he was on it. He chased that sucker all the way in. These mangroves will eat a lord almost the equal size of them. It's crazy. They're like the most voracious little fish, man. Aside from a Jack Crevalle, they're an incredibly voracious fish. I wonder if my 30-pound test is actually giving me away. Let's get out of this spot. Try not to disturb too much in here. Let's get back to chat. What are you guys saying here? Yeah. If they're jacks. The mangroves. Or what are you talking about? Mangroves or jacks? Small. Oh, little babies, some giants, some good size. Dang, dude. That's crazy, guys. This boat's holding so many little fish right now today. This is a down boat, obviously. You guys can see the sides. This used to be part of the marina. I think this was what they used for upkeep or whatever, but it doesn't keep up anything now. It holds the bottom down. Does a dang good job of that. We're gonna hang out inside of it though. And hope someone with pinchers doesn't come out and want to make me move. Oh, one of good cast. Good cast. Alright, let's move on out of here. Mangroves everywhere, guys. That's a really good sign. I love when mangroves are in here. Mangrove. Wow, a whole bunch of school mangroves. The fish are here, guys. They're just not eating. Yeah, I hear you on that. Peacock bass would be fun, man. Let me back up. You guys were talking a little faster there. Fun, hard to catch onto. Yeah. I'd like to catch one of those too. I wake up with coffee, man. I have to. Unfortunately, I think tomorrow's the 6th, is it not? What is today's date? The 4th. Tomorrow's the 5th. Okay, so Tuesday, I gotta go to a doctor's appointment, but I can't eat or freaking have coffee beforehand. Well, that sucks. No stimulant or anything. So that's gonna be a rough one. I put 30 pounds on, guys, because I got sick and tired of them breaking me off. And now I probably won't get any bites. You know how it goes. Too thick, no bites. Too thin, lose everything. Yeah, well, there's an in-between, but my in-between is 20 and 30 pounds. So it'll have to be 25, but I'm not sure if they'll see it. That's just wrong. That's funny. That's how I feel. That's the first thing I do. I wake up in the morning, turn some lights on, and the next thing I got is coffee pots in my hand. I have to, man. So that's the only way I can get my wife out of bed. She just wants to hang out. Yeah, I bet they did, man. Monster Energy. I'm all hyped up, guys. That's too good, man. I like that. Let's see if there's anything playing shallow. I guess it's gonna be one of those days, guys. Nothing wants to bite today. Oh well. Oh, that was a really wonderful cast. Good job. May the 4th be with you. I like that, dude. That was pretty inventive. Cinco de Mayo tomorrow, huh? Wait, Cinco de Mayo tomorrow? I would have expected to be in a lot more parties in the area. What's that all about? I would have expected them to shut down the downtown. Block off. Oh, that was a big fish, guys. I scared him. That sucks. That's a big fish and I just scared him. I guess my lure presentation, I don't know. Whatever. Try to figure it out. I could always go to old trusty paddle tail. Oh, thank you very much, Small. I appreciate it. If you leave me a comment, I'll sub back to you. That's the only way I'll be able to do it, being on here now. If you leave me a comment, I'll go ahead and resub. Sub for sub, buddy. Yeah, it goes for everybody. If anybody wants to have me to do a sub on you, if you just leave me a comment on one of my videos, I'll get to it and then I will resub. and leave a comment on yours as well. Just helps everybody, I think, guys. Did you see that? Something took something right here in front of me. You gotta be kidding me today, guys. All this action and nothing. That was something eating right in the middle of these pilings, guys. He wasn't running from me. He smacked something right here. Right there. Oh, absolutely small water. I'd like doing a lot of these. I'm trying to get some duos going, you know? Meet up. Do some fishing together. That's kind of what I'm hoping to do with this channel. I wasn't sure what I was doing with it at first, guys. Yeah, mine's gonna be for my treatment is because I'm on my journey for weight loss, guys. I got up to 330 pounds, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not as big as I've seen others, but it's big enough for me, and it made me feel really gross. So because it makes me feel gross, I want to get rid of it. And I went through a lot with it, like I said before. I don't really want to keep on hashing it out, but I lost my son, so I went through a bad depression, and I gained a ton of weight, guys. So I am in the process of trying to get it all gone. And I'm doing it through fishing and walking and diet, guys. Diet is the major contender here, not so much as the walking. The walking does amplify it, but I just heard him. That was weird. Anyway, I am on my process. I'm down 33 pounds, guys. I keep hearing that stone crab. They clap their jaws or their claws. They bang them together, and you can hear it click, click, click. Something's over there messing with it, and he's trying to warn it. But anyway, I keep my well, now I'm not. I'm trying to get back to it. I'm in the process now of trying to get back to the whole diet. I've been maintaining at this point, but because of my allergies, I kind of had to back off a short period. Let's go with Old Trusty. Should we go with Old Trusty here? This is the one that catches me the most. Either that one or the mud one. I'm just gonna go with the Old Trusty. Perfect. All right, let me get in here. Thanks, Bees. I appreciate it, man. Coffee's a brewing, Jackson. I'll be honest, dude. Oh, what's up, bro? That's my brother-in-law, guys. Nathan Trithaw. That's my brother-in-law. One of these days, I'll get him out here. He's got a brand new baby, so that's the guy. That's the one with the baby, guys. It's my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. They have a beautiful baby, dude. She's so cute. One of these days, I'll get him out here and we'll go fishing together. He's a real Floridian, guys. He's a genuine, real Floridian, born and raised here. 100%, guys, 100%. Jackson, it's not that hard to lose 10 pounds, man. I was really impressed on how easy it is. It's all about your calories in and calories out for me. I'm only going to be able to tell for me because I am certainly no nutritionist. And if you saw me, you'd understand. And I'm definitely not a nutritionist. I've got a nice little belly and everything. But for me, what's working is calorie deficit. You know, if I don't have the calories in, I can't gain the weight. And if I'm walking, I'm losing extra calories. So a lot of times I like to get in here. And just walk, guys. And I'll walk in this water and it's so hard on me. So rough on me. But I am losing weight and I am getting it out of here. Let bring you up. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Nate. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a wrench, buddy. I'll tell you what a wrench does in a second. So, not that you watch this a lot, Nate. So, what that wrench does for you is allows you to go in other people's pages, check out their pages. If you like their page, you can like theirs and check out all their stuff. That's what a wrench does for you, if you're up for it. If not, you can also moderate for people that want to say dumb things in my thing, you know what I mean? The trolls, they do exist. Man, it is so cloudy, guys. I probably should have switched to maybe a top water, but I'm not seeing anything hit top at all. Not to mention that the bait's on the bottom. I'm gonna stay low. I would have thought the top water would have worked really well in here right now. It's just so flat, cloudy. You would think it would work really good, but it's not. You can hear that freaking stone crab going nuts in there. Real shallow back there. Right, exactly. Even if I catch nothing, it's still better than being wrapped up in the house just staring at the TV. I'm hearing people. It must be the people of the burbs, the shrubberbs, or somebody walking the street, one or the other. The people of the burbs, shrubberbs, that is. Following Ghost, welcome in, buddy, welcome in. Iguanas. They're everywhere down there. It wouldn't be very hard. All you'd have to do is go south. They're everywhere. You can see them like full grown running across the people's lawns. They're everywhere. Wait for it to get cold to make them even easier to catch. They just fall out of the tree. Pick them up off the ground. Colby, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming, guys. We have zero fish at all. And I've only seen one real strike, and it came from the bottom, and everybody took off running. I've seen fish. Not a single one wants to eat, though, guys. At least what I'm throwing at it, it don't. I got to work on my skills. What skills would that be, Colby? What skills would they be that I have to work on? Good job, dude. Yeah, Colby, that's the goal, isn't it? That's definitely the goal. Catch them when no one else is. And that's what I've been working on. I could say one thing about saltwater. When it's not biting, they're just not biting, buddy. And I'm sure it's the same thing for freshwater. I mean, I could change the whole thing by going live bait, but I don't like doing live bait. It's boring. I get so bored, guys. Live bait gets so boring. I'd rather wear my shoulder out throwing a bait back or a lure back and forth. Dude, I'm definitely down for that. That's actually a well, let me know. Definitely. I need to get a damn email or something going here so that I can keep up with everybody. That's actually a bucket list of mine of our pier, dude. That's actually a bucket list of mine, so that would be awesome. We just have to work it out so we have the date set, and then we can set up for me and my wife getting a hotel. We both talked about getting out there anyway, so that would be friggin' awesome. The pier that he's talking about, guys, is, yeah, bees, I think so too. I just feel like you're just waiting. If something's gonna eat whatever you got, that's when it's gonna eat it, right? Navarre piers is what he's talking about, guys. You can catch pelagic species from that pier. Navarre pier is very, very deep. If you ever get a chance to look at it on a map, it's really cool. It's got like a horseshoe depth in the side of it, and it goes from like right up front to like 10 to like almost 100 feet deep right out. So you can catch your pelagics. You can catch everything that just comes in, from tuna fish, cobia, kingfish are caught off that pier. That pier is awesome. That is one I want to do in a bad way. You know, I definitely want to spend as many hours as possible on that pier. Ooh, that's a big ass snook. Son of a gun, man. They're here, guys. I just saw another one. Oh, very good, man. Yeah, exactly. Fishing for food. Yeah, that would be the best. I'll be honest though, man. There's so many fish in here that are delicious to eat. Oh, I just got hit, guys. Dang it. We're going back for that one. All right, so they want it slow and bouncing off the bottom. I think I can handle that. Oh, what's crawling on me? What was that? I'm in the middle of the water. What could crawl on me? Oh, that was creepy, guys. That was on me. I'm not even sure what that was. I'm standing in water and something crawled up my back. Right on the back of my neck. Okay, well, I got fish looking now, so that's plus. I don't want to swim out there. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. See you, Dorothy. Well, thanks for coming in. Yeah, Jackson, that freaked me out, man, because I'm not even near. I mean, the piling's all over there, so that means he had to climb across, you know what I mean? Or he got on me a lot earlier. But I don't know what it was, and it wasn't something I wanted to know. It freaked me out heavily. Oh, that's a big fish. That is a really nice little fish right there. Oh boy, I just don't see anything wanting to eat this thing. Oh well, we're gonna keep trying. Let that sink. God dang, guys, I am so impressed on the size of these snapper today, guys. They're everywhere and they're big. These are all edible size. Oh my God, that's a 12-inch friggin' snapper right there. I should have went and got some stinking. Oh well, you never can, hindsight, 50-50, or 20-20, I mean. 50-50, that's bad eyesight. Striking out badly today, guys. Oh, there's a ladyfish. Now the ladies are even in here? Oh my God, can you see this, guys? I don't know if you guys can see that. No? Nope, I guess not, guys. Sorry. I was trying to say you guys could see, but there's a school of fish that are hanging out with some of the biggest sheephead right now. Good God. Friggin' sheephead, guys. They're big today. Sorry, Travis, I have not. I've seen plenty of fish. It's just a lockjaw day today. Nothing really eating. Oh, he's back on me. What is that? I'm telling you, Jackson, that thing's on me again. What the hell was it? It feels like it might be a spider. I wonder if it's my beard hair. Whatever it is, it's freaking me out, man. It's definitely crawling, so it's 100% a live animal of some sort. Good God, this thing is just looking at me. That's cool. Oh well. Just move back this way. Jesus, look at the size of that stinking thing. I'm so impressed on the size of these sheephead that are hanging out here at this time of year. Good Lord, they're just swimming by. I'm guessing this is what they do all day. With all this fish in here and I can't catch one. Good Lord. Oh well, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna put that top water on because that makes me feel better. It gives me something to do. Sure ain't not biting. It's discouraging when you're not catching anything, right? I'm gonna keep on trying, but I'm not sure, guys. Look at that. Perfect little spot for me to stick my rod down inside of it. Boom, look at that. Locks in. I don't have to hold it. Let's see if they want top, because I'm starting to see things come to the top, so that's a good sign, right? Hey babe, are you still in here? If you are, what do you want to do today? I don't want to do this all day, I don't think. We should go do something. It's not going to be sunny to go to the beach, but we could still go walk around if you want. Take a walk at the beach if you want. Ow! Oh, damn it. Those are sharp. Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. That was finger. Does anybody else always worry about when they tighten up their line with their teeth that it's going to slip and stick that hook right in their own lip? I do. But I still do it. I'm not sure what that means. Even though I know there's a good chance that I'm going to get hurt, I still do it. Hunting Hound, good morning. How are you doing today? I haven't caught crap, my man. What did I just say? What did I say? Oh yeah, hook in the mouth. You know when you're pulling like your line and you're trying to tighten that last little line, you're using your teeth to give it some tension. I always worry that it's going to slip and I'm going to hook myself, and then I'm just going to kind of walk around with this stupid thing hanging in my lip. I don't know about the whole wrapping the line around it and trying to pull that thing out of your lip. That sounds like a bad day. No way. See, Colby, it happens. Catch a hook in the lip, that would suck. Good Lord. You got it up to just about the barb? That would hurt so bad. I'm gonna have to find a way around that. I'm gonna have to stop doing that then. if it happened, I always just worry about it like it's a possibility. If you're saying it happened to you, so it's more than a possibility. Oh my God. I've had one go pretty deep in the finger. Pulled it back out with the old trick of yanking the line, you know, wrap it around the shaft and pulling on it, pushing down and pulling. It came right out, went back to fishing, no big deal. But I don't know about the lip. I don't think I'm going to be pushing anything back through my lip. Man, God, I'll be cutting that sucker out. Oh my God. Yep, that's what I figured. A little ER. It wouldn't be one of those you can wrap the back and pull. Oh my God, could you imagine how bad that would hurt trying it? Then you'd know exactly what a fish felt like, you know? Real in time. Yeah. You should have taken, your dad should have taken a picture of himself and put it on the wall. Biggest trophy ever. That would hurt so bad, man. God. When you said, what did I say? When you said I said something, I always have to think about what I could have said because I've got one of those mouths that don't necessarily work for lives. One of the main reasons why I wasn't trying to do lives at first. Oh my God, that's a 16-inch snapper. Guys, they're in here today. They're just not eating what I'm throwing. I mean, I guess I could always switch it up to like a live bait style, but I don't want to do that. It's so boring, man. I get so bored with that. It's almost depressing on how boring that is. Back, that would suck too, because you couldn't even pull that one out. At least your dad saw his hook. Oh God, was it trebles or was it a single hook from your back? I seen a video of a buddy, his buddy, a guy was fishing and his buddy stuck it right in the back of his neck. Good morning, Justin. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. I could say a lot of things. You know, I could talk all day. I'm one of those talky type kind of guys. I can know how to shut up when it's time to shut up too. There's a little guy, a little stone crab. But what comes out of my mouth sometimes is not always appealing. You know, I kind of have a potty mouth, and I can be a little bit on the aggressive side, especially with my words. So I really tempt fate going live, you know. Treble. Oh, good deal. Only one went in. 3 1/4 ounce. Man, that would have, just hanging there would hurt. Oh, and my bird, guys, the one that actually hangs out on my dock, my wife figured out what it was. It is called a little blue herring. And he is tiny. He's a little guy, man. He's super cool. He's my favorite bird out there. He'll just totally hang out with me all day if I actually sit on the dock. I throw that net one time. It's like, I don't even know where he's hanging out, but he comes flying in. He doesn't pester me. He doesn't go up to my bucket. He just hangs out, waits patiently for me to give him something. I always do. Yeah, I bet it did scare you. It would have made me jump. Sticking some stinking needles right into your back, basically. A thick gauge needle on top of that. And those hooks ain't thin. I'm really chancing fate right now, buddy. Right. That's why I didn't think he was a blue heron or blue herring at all, but he's a little blue heron. Totally different. Kind of resembles the bigger one. You know, everybody calls him Fred or whatever. Kind of resembles him. He's definitely not as bad as the big blue heron. He's a thief, that big blue heron. He'll go right up to your stuff, man. Zero give a crap at all. What was that over there? We'll go check that out. Something wants to work the top out there. Yeah, it looks good going across that water, don't it? We trying. Pretty much going through my entire tackle box just to figure out something that's gonna bite. Let's see what I chase out of here. Probably more sheephead. The wind changed pace. Now it's coming out from the back. Coming out of the south now. Southwest. Should hold me down a little while. Sure is cloudy. That was a massive eat right there, guys. That was a massive eat right there. We're going over that way because top water will help me right there. That's a massive eat, guys. Holy crap, look at the size of that friggin' ring. Now if we can just get over there and cast into it, he'll be over there still. Man, that was a big eat. Good Lord. And what he's doing right now is probably circling the area that he just did that, looking for anything floating. Because he'll stun fish and come back and get the stunned ones. Trying not to rush up there and scare everything. A lot of bait right there, guys. That would have ended the day right there. I would have put all the bait down. Oh yeah, we got a lot of top action over here, guys. A lot of tap action. That's what I was hoping for. I don't, not with me today. I do use that on the beach though quite often. The Castmaster, I have a silver one. The only thing I see that eats those so far, at least for me, I get reds to eat the gold ones, and I get jacks and trout to eat the silver ones. I've never got a snook on one, to be honest. I've never got a snook on one. Have you? Colby, have you ever got one on there? This must be a shed from a stone crab, what it looks like to me. Nope, it's not. Is that a clam? At one time or another, I wasn't around for it, to be honest, guys. But apparently this place used to be crawling with clams. I wasn't around for it. I have found clams, but usually on like sandbars I'll find them. Stay away from that. Come on, everybody. I know you're hungry. Just eat it. The only thing silver I have right now that would be something considered similar to that is I have a spinnerbait. Or, not sorry, a rooster tail. I have a big rooster tail. Should have stayed 20 pounds. Morning, Terry. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in. 0 fish is the count so far. Sooner or later, I gotta end my losing streak. Well, it's looking like the rain's moving in. It's gonna be an ugly day today. Oh well, we need the rain badly though. Thank you, Hunting. I appreciate that. Over 100 catfish, huh? That's wild. The difference for me is I don't want to catch catfish in here. The saltwater cats are not the best. I caught a pretty good sized sail cat and did a catch and cook. Not my favorite to eat. Not that it's horrible to eat. It's just not. It's not the most, I don't know, appetizing fish. It's a trash fish. But they are edible. Gaff top sail cat. No kidding. And those were all channels? Channel cats? 1 inch, that's cute. That's enough to put in your tank. I'm trying to do a saltwater, like above ground pool or something. I want to do all saltwater. Put some species in there. There's a swordtail spine that I want. Swordtail snook, I'm sorry. A sword spine snook. And it's a freshwater, saltwater. They can do both. So all snook can, but I could buy the sword fin, the sword spine, I think it's called. But I could buy the sword spine. I can't buy the ones that are in here, your common and your fat snook. I can't buy those. Can't buy them in the aquarium world, and I'm not sure I could take them out of here and put them in there, and the last thing I want to do is cause some problems for myself, especially when I'm not having any. That's good. Good for her. Freaking mullet everywhere, but nothing biting. That's horrible. I wonder if my 30 pounds too much. Time we're sitting at here, 8:30. Start moving back towards my dock, I guess. It's like the sound is scaring them or something. I guess we'll just get back up on that dock where we can see. Six-ish pound channel cat crossed from the spot yesterday. You know, apparently there's channel cats here. We have a speckled belly, a yellow belly, and a channel cat. A buddy of mine told me he got an 18-pound channel cat out of here, so I'm guessing they're fairly decent sized. There's a blue crab. I need you for later. I may pick a new bridge, guys. I'm trying to find a bridge that's going to offer me some black drum action, guys. So I gotta do some research because I'm trying to get into a black drum or a big red with some crab, guys. I failed miserably the last time. I did catch, but it wasn't what I wanted. I caught a sail cat, a big sail cat, and I wanted a big black drum. And I wasn't going to eat him, but I was definitely going to, catch him, showing you guys, and then release them. A lot of times they're full of worms, and apparently so are those. Sail cats. They're gross, guys. They're just not something you really want to eat. The last one I pulled out had tons of worms in it. I cut out all the worm section and then went back to put it in my crab trap. So hopefully I ended up with some crabs soon so that I can try this again. Got 2 breeders. Yeah, check this out, guys. These are the actual, these look like they are at least. Let's pull them up. Let's take a look. Yep, they are. That's the actual thing that's supposed to be in there. So they're probably just hanging out together, breeding. It's like a conch. It's the same kind of family. It's about as big as it gets, though. It don't get much bigger than that. The water's too shallow over here for all those sheephead. But this all comes up a lot higher, guys. 90% of the time we're here. We're like here. Lately we haven't had any rain, so our water's down like so far. Another blue crab right there. I don't know if you guys can see him. Nope, he's already gone. A lot of times if I want a bunch of crabs, I'll just take a bucket and a net, and I'll come out here and just grab them off these pilings, trap them inside the pilings. He'll just hang out right here on the piling. There's one on the back side too. Let's see. Yeah, there's one on the back side. You can see his claw. And the other one ran in between. So there's 2 crabs right there I would have grabbed. All right, let's sneak out around this thing. Towards my dock. Lots of action now, guys. All the mullet decided to come up. I guess that sun came out a little bit. Got them all excited. They're all jumping everywhere. Let me go back to my... Oh, that was a nice jump. I'd watch that. You talking about product reviews? Like fishing product reviews? I thought about trying it out. There's a lot going on out here. It's crazy. I'm only in calf deep water, guys. Luciano, welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, I do love me some redfish. That's a fun fighting fish, man. That sucker's got some serious strength. That is a good fighting fish right there. Yeah, I ate that cat. That cat's gross. Just not the best tasting, man. It's not horrible taste. It's just not a very good, strong taste, that stinking catfish. I'm sure the channel cats and freshwater cats taste way better. I feel like I've eaten a channel cat in the past. But they get filleted the same. You know, you cut the little V, pull all the skin off, and cut it all back. Unfortunately, when you pull back some of the ones that are in the saltwater, full of worms, full. Oh, we found the bait, guys. We know the bait's over here. Good God, there's so much bait over here. Everything is freaking out. Is there anything over here trying to eat them, or are they just freaking out? Whoo-wee, son, that's a big fish, 48-inch. Holy crap. That put off a lot of meat. dang, 48 inch. Is that a red or is that the catfish you're talking about? Terry, is that a 48 inch red or is that a catfish? Oh, I'll go check out your page then. I will look for it, the redfish. 48 inches, good God. I got something similar to that over at the Sebastian Inlet one night with my brother-in-law on his boat before he got rid of it. He took us out and we all went out there and hung out in the water all day long. And then at night we went out and we decided to fish the inlet. And I caught 2 over 40 inches. One was close to 48, one was close to 46. One tail slapped my nuts so hard it almost knocked me off the boat. That was horrible. I have the worst things happen to me, but at least it was funny. And my sister-in-law caught a good candid picture of me with my feet off the ground and I was flying backwards. And the only thing that saved me was the cowls on the motor. Engines on the back saved me. I was going in the water, guys. And it was a very busy day on the inlet, so it would have sucked. But I didn't. I just got slapped in the nuts and had to sit there for a few minutes. Like a giant catfish, or a giant goldfish is what it looked like. All right, Terry, I'm definitely gonna check that out. Man, it feels like the rain's gonna move at any minute. It's got that feel. I'm not seeing any, but it sure feels like it. Oh, gee, Loomis, nice rod. Contender. Woo-wee! Your buddy's got some really nice taste. That's a beautiful boat, my man. 36. Holy crap. Anybody that knows, bro, anybody has any idea about boats, a Contender's like trying to buy a yacht. It is a gorgeous boat. Gorgeous boat, guys. Terry, that boat's beautiful, man. 36-foot Contender. Holy crap. Anybody kind of wants to know what that is? It looks similar. I don't know if you guys know who Deer Meat for Dinner is. He just had a stroke. If you guys don't know anything about him, he's a guy I've been watching for years, but he had a stroke a few years back. I feel like it was just a couple years ago, and he worked himself back. And then just a couple Sundays ago, he had another stroke too, I believe. And now it's messing with his being able to speak. So he's going through it pretty bad. And if you guys are religious or spiritual in any way, please pray for him. He really could use it. He's got a family. He's a pretty young family. He really needs it. But anyway, he has a Contender. So if you ever guys drop over to Deer Meat for Dinner, he's got a Contender. I want to say his is like 37 or 39, but it's close to the same size. Gorgeous boat, guys. Jesus, man, you scared the crap out of me. Yes, yes, it will. Yeah, Terry, he's actually a pretty big YouTuber. He's got like 3-point-some odd million followers or something. So I figure if anybody actually doesn't have him, he's got great content, guys. Great content. He's a family man. His brother's Blue Gabe, I believe, is his brother. They're both YouTubers. Yeah, he's got great videos. Yeah, he just had another one, man. That's really sad. I don't know him personally, guys. I only know him by watching his videos. But he's also a Florida man, a family man, and he could use some prayers, guys. He could definitely use them, him and his family. These freaking mullet are everywhere, man. I should just go home and get my net, but I don't feel like catching a bunch of them and then have to find a way to put them somewhere. I had to break out my live well for that. I have a live well, guys. I just throw it in the water. It's not like a live well where you got to have a motor or whatever. It's just a cage. It's just a bait pen. I'll be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to the darker water coming. Yeah, Blue Gabe is actually pretty good too. I like him too. They have both really good channels, guys. They're really, really good channels. They catch some big fish, guys. And they hunt too and stuff like that. So if you're into the hunting thing, check them out too, man. They're pretty cool. And then, like I said, of course, that one family could really use the prayers. Looks like it's hung up or something. Something weird's going on with this lure right now. Yeah, this thing's supposed to be on top. It's just like tearing it up underneath. What happened? I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. Scared you. No kidding, I bet that's cool. You're a yak fisherman, Terry? That's cool. What kind of kayak you got? I was thinking about buying one, but my wife thinks I should just get a boat because that's probably going to be the better for me, at least better value for me. They're not cheap when you get into those stinking kayaks, man. I was looking at, I believe it's called Three Rivers, or something definitely took a swipe at that a bunch of times, guys. Something took a swipe at that a bunch of times. I'd have to look at it. I think it's called the Big River or whatever. It's for big guys. I'm not a small man. I don't even know if I lose my weight if I will be. Oh, so just try to pop it again. It's something small. It's in here. Oh, I'll take a fish of any size at this point. Come on. Nobody really. What's up, man? Good deal. Nobody. That's great, man. I hope you are. I sure ain't catching crap today. That was not cast at all. Certainly wasn't much of one if it was. Thank you, nobody. I appreciate that, dude. Have a good day at work, buddy. You going live today? Come on. I just have a feeling there's a trout around here somewhere, guys, with all this action. I'm having a hard time believing he's not hanging out on the bottom looking for one that's slow. I don't know. Whatever, I'm trying. Yeah, I definitely gonna try, my man. Ooh, pick up the family, Terry. I'm usually excited when not that my family separates from me very often, which is just my wife. She disappears, and I look forward to picking her up. She's never left like that, like an airport, but and goes and hangs out somewhere, and that was a hit, guys. Something popped it. I wish they would stop playing with it and just eat it. Yep, that was something smacking hard again. Alright, so the wind's picking up. That probably means the rain's going to be moving in any minute. That's not the worst. I'm not sure if my wife is still watching. Baby, if you're still watching, what do you want to do? Well, she wants to do anything today with the way the weather is. It's kind of ugly. I might just sit on the couch type day after I'm done here and just movies. I don't know. What the heck just happened? Oh, okay. Okay. All right, baby. I guess she's watching. That's my wife, guys. Nicole R, if you guys didn't know. A big old fat negatory today. I'm glad we didn't go to the beach. It would have been a crap day. You know what would happen if I would have went to the beach? I'd have put all my poles out, told my buddy to meet me there if we were up for that. I'd had everything out. I'd have been there for about 20 minutes, and then the rain would have came and washed us right out. Of course, now that we didn't go to the beach, the rain probably won't show up, but that's fine. I'd rather the rain show up, though. I kind of need it. Well, that's a big one. Let's see how this guy's doing right now. Oh, he's still good in there. Good deal. I have to bring some food out for him. That's also a live well. That's my my crab bait trap. My trap is out there, sorry. My pot is out here somewhere in that area. My pot's out there, but my live well that I keep once I pull the trap sits under here. I put some food in there for them so they stay alive. I don't do a lot of black drum fishing, but everybody I've done any kind of research with tells me the fresher the bait, the better. So I'm trying to stay with that idea, with keeping them alive right up until I need to dispatch them before I put them on the hook. I'd keep them alive right up until then. And I'm going to try to get myself a big pair of shears for them so I can start cutting them in half and not have to take the top cap off. I just want to keep it together all together. Just cut it right in half. Take the claws off and throw it. Oh yeah, Hobie. Nice rig. That's a nice rig. I've been looking at them too. Apparently Hobie has one that's really set up for a big guy. I've been looking at them as well. I've also been looking at the what's that? It's that 12-footer autopilot. I've been also looking at that. I wonder if I should walk north one of these days instead of walking always south. There's that cove up there I like. I'm just talking out loud, guys. Pro Angler 14 is good size. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that that Pro Angler 14 is perfect for a size guy size my size. Apparently they have a real good tip over rate. It's really low on tip over, so I liked that at least. Kind of dead, guys. Pretty dead. It's raining over there, though. You can see it falling from the clouds. It's all raining over there, too. Ben Seal, welcome in, welcome in. If anybody hasn't double tapped that screen for me, if you wouldn't mind doing that right now, that would be excellent. If you like what I'm looking at, this is what I do. I fish wade fishing, guys. I fish saltwater. I fish for snook, reds, whatever's in this saltwater, I fish for it. I'm getting ready to do shark on the beach very soon. So if that's what you guys would like to see, or you like at least what I'm doing, right up in here, there should be a white little subscribe button. You push that, turn on your notifications. You won't miss anything. There's a lot of coming. I've got plans for tarpon fishing very soon. In fact, possibly this week coming up. It really depends. If my wife's working, I usually do a lot more running away from the house fishing. If she isn't, I just make sure she's cool with going. She likes to be out there with me. And one of the places I'll be going will be north to the Cape, and I'll be fishing Pine Island, guys. This is something I've only done one time so far. I pulled a nice 20-something inch, 30-inch snook out of there. Probably about 26 to 27. He's pretty good size. But anyway, I pulled him out first day ever being there. A buddy of mine directed me to go check it out. And so the video is in there, and it's me making fun of him, just busting balls on him. I'm kind of a ball buster, guys. Anyway, I was busting his stones, and I got a text later, a big old middle finger, you know. But he has a problem pulling snook out of there sometimes, and I just wanted to rub it in that I caught one immediately. So that's just my wonderful personality. Ben, I will be doing Sebastian here probably pretty soon too. I'll be going back to the inlet. I was thinking about doing some thumper reviews on some thumper shrimp. A lot of guys out here really use them. I do not use them, so it would be, to me, if you ask me, I would be more of a non-biased type deal. My bias comes in when it goes to the NLBN, and I trust and love NLBN. So personally, I give them high ranks. But as far as thumper shrimp, I've not used it very often. I have used it out of an attempt just to catch things, and I pulled a snook right out of the river, out of the ocean. So it was actually in the breakers, guys. I pulled them right out of there with a 2-inch thumper shrimp. So it happens, guys. So I want to give it a little more of a preview on the thumper shrimp. Once I get out there and start that, that'll be just a preview video, guys. I don't actually use it, so I wanted to give it a nice solid week. And I am still trying my challenge, which might have been a good one today to do, but I don't know. It's a rooster tail in the river. I don't know if it'll catch anything, so it's something I kind of, when I'm just set up for that, that's what I'll do. Water's dead, man. The little fish stick is a 10-footer. Okay. All right, so you do have that's the one you run into freshwater. I'm guessing a 10-footer for just dropping in real fast. For some reason out there where it's flat, there's a lot of strikes that get done out there, but they're usually really large tarpon. Never been able to hook one out there. They're really large 90% of the time though. Juneau. Alaska? You talking about Alaska, Ben? I would love that. What the hell was that weird sound? Oh, Juneau would be cool. No kidding. When I was in Washington, that's one thing I really didn't catch very many of would be sockeye. That would be cool. I got a lot of Chinook. I think that's what they call it, right? Chinook salmon and coho, silvers and black mouths. Those are the ones I caught a lot of. And every once in a while, I'd go down to the beach and catch the chum that come in on the small rivers. I don't think they taste as good as other ones though, so I kind of didn't do them very often. Sockeye, that would be cool. Isn't that more like the pink salmon or something they call it, or something along those lines? I could be wrong. I don't have a lot of experience with the salmon except for when I lived in Washington State. I lived in Vancouver, guys. Vancouver and Woodland. Then I moved to Canby, Oregon. Smell of money. Apparently it smells an awful lot like a paper mill. Got dolphins out there eating. No kidding. I don't know what that last one is, but I definitely wouldn't mind catching a bunch of salmon. They're so much fun. Especially since if you catch them in the river, they got a hard mouth. If you get them in the ocean, they got that real soft mouth. You lose a lot of them just due to the fact that people end up ripping the hook out of their mouth trying to set the hook. I only set hooks in the river, in the ocean. I just start reeling. When I lived out in Washington, they were still allowed to use barbs, and I think it was just getting started to stop using them. And now I'm under the impression that in Washington, they're not even allowed to use barbs anymore. Well, we're already this far out. Let's go check this line. There's my bait trap, isn't it? Where's my trap? Where's my trap? Where's my trap? Oh, it's way out there. Oh, well, let's walk out a second. Ooh, she's a deep one today. What do we got in here? I heard something. Oh, you ain't fitting. You ain't getting out. You ain't getting out. Yeah. Well, I guess. All right. Got another one. You ain't getting out the hole, man. You're perfect size. The only thing that's saving you is a female. If you're a female. I can keep females, guys. I just don't. And this stupid hard-headed catfish. The water's cold, in case anybody was wondering. Any male understands what I'm talking about. I got you some friends. Uh-oh, how'd that work out? That's interesting. Let's put you up here then. Okay, man. All right, let's get you out first. Where are you? You're over here. Flip you right side up. Now let's get this big dummy out of this. Come on. Catfish, go. Catfish, get out of here. Come on, cat. Get out of here. Later, dude. All right, saltwater catfish, and we do have a male, guys. Look at that. Nice male. Most of you guys probably want to eat them. JP Sharp, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, halibut, I've never actually hooked, man. I've never hooked a halibut. Closest thing to a halibut I ever cooked was flounder, and they're nowhere near that size. I got no more bait in there. Don't you come up here and grab me. Don't you even think about it, dude. What do I got? Ah, dang it. All those little things are growing all over the place again. Ugh, gross. All those stupid little things. Alright, let's shake you out of there. Let's get you open. These little things that are all over this, guys. See these little things right here? These things are nasty. They get all over your skin. They cause you a bunch of irritations. I don't even know what they are. I just know they give you a lot of skin irritation. Come on, break out of there. Break out. Come on. Come on. And now, not that way. Go that way, dude. Come on. This hook is not helping me at all. Just go in. No, nope, wrong way. Okay, buddy. Okay, guess what? I'm grabbing you from the back then. You're going in, dude. If you like it or not, you're going in. I told you. Well, got my finger still, so that was good. That was an interesting concept. Let's see here. I told you guys. Oh, those things are all over my damn arms. I don't know what it is, guys. I believe it's a worm of some sort. It's people get to deal with it with deep divers. A lot of deep divers deal with them. They come in and they completely covered in them. And I'll have to backtrack, guys. I don't know what you guys are saying. My trap will stay up here though for now. I'll bring it back with me today. I don't have bait for it. Those little things come off me. I have no idea what they're called. Anyway. What's that? The blue crab? Or the blue crab don't get gigantic. Back in the day, I've heard stories of them being really, really big. So hopefully if our grasses come back, they will too. But to be honest, I don't care if they're giant or small. The fish will eat them the same way. Small, I just keep them all together. Really, really big, I cut them in half. Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about halibut. Yeah, halibut get massive. Ben, they get some big shrimp out here, man. I got a buddy of mine that goes shrimping often. I don't do a lot of shrimping. Another one that happens at night, guys. And I'm not a big night guy. I fall asleep at like 8 o'clock on the couch. I'm so old when it comes down to that. But if you actually like shrimping, you can get them pretty big. The guys get these tiger shrimp out here. They're actually more like a prawn. I believe they're a prawn. These tiger prawns. They get like 8 inches. You can catch a 6-inch, 8-inch tiger prawn. Like, it's not abnormal. Especially during the winter. They're really heavy in here. So this big dark patch that I've been looking at is a really big patch of grass, guys. This is fantastic. This is all going to bring back those shrimp. Going to bring back all those flounder into the river. It's going to bring back a lot more. Those stupid little things are all over my skin. It'll bring back a lot more trout as well. So this is all really good things that are happening here. I am certainly not getting any bites today. You're 100% correct. It's really hard to balance in here, especially with everybody around them. Either if everybody pays attention and actually keeps the nasty fertilizers off their lawn, the river comes back to life. But everybody seems like they don't care. I don't care. What's it gonna do to my lawn if I do it anyway? So that's what ends up happening. But we got some laws now that don't allow certain fertilizers to be put on people's lawns. It seemed like people were more worried about their little green grass that they bought than the actual river that actually supports this whole area. It doesn't make much sense to me, but that's people. People don't make sense to me anyway. Now, is that true, Ben? I heard about it. I heard they're going to put the direwolf back in, and I heard they brought it back. Like, there's actual direwolf pups already. I don't understand how they would do that. It's like 3 times or double the size of an actual timber wolf, isn't it? It's like the size of a gray wolf, but much wider, isn't it? It's a huge animal, I do know that. There's talks about woolly mammoths being brought back. I don't know if that's a good idea. We're losing the ice shelf, and now we're trying to bring back something that lives on it? That don't make sense at all. I wonder what that's going to do, that dire wolf being brought back from extinction. You know, God decided it wasn't time for them to live here and it's time for their time to be over, and then we bring them back. So that don't make much sense. We're gonna see how that goes. Real life Jurassic Park, guys. Oh, my dolphins are here. I know I have a female follower that really loves watching the dolphins, but they haven't been in here much lately. I haven't seen them much at all. Maybe because she has a baby. I guess that would make sense, because they wouldn't eat the larger ones. They would eat the larger ones. They would leave the smaller stuff alone, I would imagine. Huh. I'm curious. I'd like to see how that works out. Scared the crap out of them. I'm probably going to call it quits here. I'm going to try to go hang out with my wife for the rest of the day. Family time. I look forward to it, guys. I love it. It's a lot of fun. We have a really good relationship. It's like my best friend. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Jay Sharp. I absolutely was thinking the same thing. Like, do we even have a population strong enough to support such an alpha predator? I was very curious about that. Oh, it's one of the other puffers that are in here, guys. We have different puffers in here. I have the one that has the spikes all over it that you kind of see when you're in like little towns that have them, and they usually turn them into like lamps or some kind of decoration in the house. Well, we have them actually floating around in here live, and they're really cool. And then we have another one that kind of has like little spots all over its back, kind of looks like a leopard. That's a really cool one looking too. Toss this up there so I can bring this with me. Our pelicans out there were eating away. Yeah, that makes me wonder what they're going to eat if they get put into large enough numbers where they start breeding and populating. If they breed and populate, it kind of brings me to that point. Like, I wonder, are they going to just start hunting things that they shouldn't be eating, like cattle? Because I know there's going to be cattle up there, so there's probably going to be a chance that they're going to start targeting cattle. That's just my perspective. I'm not a scientist of any sort, but I mean, it kind of seems like you ain't got enough food, it's going to eat what it can. And that being, maybe it's not an exact dire wolf. I'm not sure what they bred it with, or, you know, used to fill in the voids. But if it still holds that type of, if the species holds true and it stays that, you know, solid predator, I wonder how it'll actually work. It'll probably just start stalking caribou is what I would think. And then if it does that, then it's probably going to be on that migratory, and it won't stay in the area. I would think it would be a migratory, follow the pack, follow the herd. That would be my guess. Hey Glenn, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, it's a great day. Yes, sir, Glenn. I'm going to try to have a great day. My wife and I are going to go do something. I think I'll take her. Ooh. Today might be a good day to do yellow dog. Okay, well, I'll talk to her when I get her another stone crab. This is such a freaking great thing to see. Guys, these are so delicious. That crab right there has got to be one of the best tasting crabs that we offer. It's not quite as sweet as a Dungeness, but I'm telling you right now. So what you're looking at there is a stone crab, and what just ran away that's underneath of this thing is a blue crab. So these are the two crabs that I know of that we produce. I'm sure there's more, but these are the ones most people hunt. You don't get to eat him all the way. You just get to take his claws. And I'm not gonna lie, those claws are so good, guys. Friggin' amazing. They're so good. Lots and lots of bait today, guys. Here's one of the fighting conchs. I'll show you guys what that looks like. This is an older one, but it's one. Oh no, actually, this is one of those. This is extremely large. Is that still alive? No, that's a thing in there. That's actually eggs of them. This is one of those Royal Crowns conchs. That's just a really large one. But we get these fighting conchs in here too on occasion, and I believe that's a crab right here, guys. Watch, I'll pull him out. There he goes. Little blue crab. I find this type of stuff to be just as much fun as fishing. I like getting into live pools. Live pools are cool, man. Some of you guys that have live pools in your state, like constant, I don't necessarily know of any close to me, but I know there's gotta be. I love them. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love them. And that looks like a sponge material right there. I like looking at all the animals that get trapped in them, because out here, if you find them, you can get into like octopus will hang in there, shrimp will be in there, lobsters sometimes will get up in there and get stuck. Really cool stuff in these waters. Then of course you see all the trash that comes in and all the stuff that gets left over from all of our hurricanes, man. They just pile it up in here, guys. Come down here and clean it all up one day, come back tomorrow, it'll all be back. New stuff. I'm gonna climb up here because my fat butt don't use the ladder. No, don't hit that. All right, we're gonna go back out. I gotta grab that trap anyway. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, buddy. I can get back in there and go look for him. I'm sure he's back in there. They don't go very far. My clarity gets pretty crappy. It's not the greatest phone. He is right here. This is where he was. There's the blue crab at least. He's in there still. The stone crab took off, guys. Sorry. Not seeing him on the pilings. See on the piling? Nope. Sorry, guys. He took off. He was in here somewhere, though. Yep, not seeing any predators in the water, guys. Plenty of bait, though. That's all bait right there in front of me. That little circle's all bait, guys. Let's see what you guys are saying. I have an Android too. I have a Samsung of some sort that's more or less Samsung crap. I believe I've got the Samsung crap phone. It's not the best phone, guys. It does what it's got to do, though. But I think I'm going to end live, my man. everybody. I appreciate everybody for coming in. And I hope you guys come back on the next one. If not, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you when I see you. Stay blessed, everyone. Have a good day. Peace.